So last question. All right. As an African American, do you feel safe as a Berea student? To answer that question plainly, I'm as safe as I can expect to be in this country as a Black person. I've experienced racial slurs. I've experienced, kind of that racial tension, but that's something to expect of as a rural town. Now, when I came to Berea, I have yet to experience that. I haven't experienced that at all. And with that being said, like, even if I were to walk, going to the town, like, and I have before, like I've been to Walmart and I've walked the outskirts of Berea and whatnot. And it's not something out of the ordinary. Like, it's not going to be, this is a town where, they're going to seek you out and they're going to make sure that you feel threatened or anything like that. So I'm going to be completely honest. Okay. So I came from a predominantly white town, school, everything. And I had like one other Black friend in class, and I was the only Black person in class, matter of fact, too. And that was normal for me. I was fine with that. I mean, there's not more I can do. When I came to Berea, all I saw was people of color. I was like, wow, why is there so many here? This is crazy. This is cool. And considering that, Berea still is a predominantly white school, I felt like I was surrounded by people of color. And I loved that. And like my freshman year, my friend group, I had one white friend and the rest were all Black or Latino. And I loved that because I never realized how much we actually had in common and still how much differences that we shared. Like, it was an amazing experience. And so with that being said, on campus, there are a plethora of activities and organizations catered specifically to people of color. One of the programs that the Black Culture Center offers to support our students is called the BMLI, which stands for the Black Male Leadership Initiative. And Keith Bullock is the Black faculty member in charge of that. And they do a lot of things. They travel, they, have these little workshops and mentorships and things just to make sure that they have the skills needed in order to be successful here at Berea. So the sister team of that is called Squad. Squad is essentially the female version, and that's not just for Black, women. It's any woman of color to make sure that we have the skills we need in order to be successful here in a predominantly, white area, and even just here in Berea in general. And we also have the Espacio Cultural Latinx Center, which is the Latinx Culture Center. They do the exact same thing. They have the exact, same sort of mindset in regards to making sure that students are prepared. And with that being said, like, anybody is welcome to partake in the activities or even be in those spaces, but they do have sources available that cater to our needs as people of color. So yes, I feel perfectly safe in Berea. There are a lot of us here. I promise y'all. You just got to find them. Not even find them. Like, literally today, I kid you not, we walked up, me and my friend Erica were walking to dining, and there was this girl, of course she was Black, and I hadn't seen her before, and she just goes, "Hey, are you new? Who are you?" And I was like, you gonna walk up to her? She was like, "Yeah, I mean, why not?" I was like, "Okay, I'm here for it." So her name was Cara, made a new friend, and now she's cool. Well, she already was cool, but yeah. I definitely found my community here, and you definitely will too.